Welcome back, everybody. I'm not doing a rip. Welcome back to episode 79. It's going to do a recap for last week, especially for Elion. So last week, the group had rushed to the birthing tree, hoping Khaled had returned from the Fae, but she was gone. And Filbert was too drained to respond to Darius. As he moved on, Jak quietly stayed behind. Distracting the guards, he slipped into the tree and asked Filbert to take him to Domantrum. The vines wrapped around him, burning through his chest and hand, and dragged him inside. Along the road, Darius encountered Magnus. Darius sent Mastos ahead to speak with Khaled, and Elion back to search for Jak. Darius warned Magnus about Paradon Van Moria. While Magnus knew nothing directly, he suspected a link to a new blood-weaving sergeant recruited by Cinquecen and promised to investigate. Mastos found Khaled and learned that Domantrum and Arrowkeen had reached an agreement. Arrowkeen would help create a permanent Fae mortal connection. Khaled convinced Mastos to leave the Fae seed in Arrowcan for safekeeping, while she prepared protections, buying him time to resolve his deal with Garrick. Jak emerged from Domantrum's lair, where he asked for help to remove Garrick's siphoning energy from his gauntlets. Domantrum was unable to, instead offering power if Jak sacrificed Reen and pledged everything to keep Darius safe above all else. Jak refused to give up Reen and was cast back into the world, clutching a strange rod. Reunited, the group chose to wait in Arrowcan. Elion suggested tracking citizens tied to Paradon, but the party decided to split instead. Mastos discovered tragedy. At the starboard, Groggle the Goblin, who was translating Saknip's journal for him, had been murdered, and Darius failed to access the Crimson Arc through the triples. Jak spoke privately to Reen, who confronted him for lacking the conviction to follow through with his vows. Shaken, Jak finally accepted Domantrum's offer. As Darius let Domantrum's essence take over, he strode forward and drove his spectral greatsword through Reen's chest, leaving her impaled and lifeless. I'll be right back to see what happens next.
Through shattered lands and broken sky, the keys ignite, the lost must rise. Bound by fate, by blood, by steel, a world forgotten, a truth concealed. Heartless, forged in flame and dust, a heart of gears, a soul to trust. Jak the hunter, silent, keen, a shadow's wrath, the watcher unseen. Darius speaks with silver tongue, a tale half truth, a song unsung. Mastos walks where wild winds call upon, to earth, to beast, to all. ATLADS rise, the night is long, through fate and fire, standing strong. Caves awaken, shadows call, one by one the mighty fall. The mighty fall.
All right, welcome back, guys. We're looking at a remote island. It's green and lush, tall trees everywhere, many of them seeming to reach up towards the clouds above. Animals grazing, moving in and out of the trees, darting off at any unknown noise nearby. We hear a howl. A pack of wolves rushing through the trees. A figure running ahead of them with a small unmoving deer strapped to his back. A line of cord shoots out and grasps the lower branch on the tree and yanks him forwards, creating more distance between him and the wolves. Snarls as the wolves move to close in. He turns to the north, the side of a rocky mountain almost right in front of him now. The young elf takes aim at a rock high up protruding from the mountain. He launches himself upwards towards the rock, 10, 20 feet. The cord snaps. The elf falls and tumbles into an alcove 5 or 6 feet above the ground. He hears a crack and instantly has trouble breathing. The elf, barely holding consciousness, is snarling and growling echoes through the entrance of the cave. He starts scrambling backwards as the first wolf crosses the threshold. Bolts fly out and hit the wolf as it whimpers, reels back, falling out of the mouth of the cave as two more start scrambling through the opening. The elf starts to lose consciousness as he feels razor-sharp teeth of a wolf clasp down on his leg. A few moments pass, and the elf reopens his eyes. He sees the back of a small drake, hunched in a defensive position between him and the opening, blood trickling down the side of the drake. To the right of the entrance, a wolf, impaled on a long, thin rock sticking out of the ground. The drake looks back at the elf, a look of intensity in its eyes, then it immediately shifts to kindness. Jak, as you blink, those very same eyes now dark and empty as Reen's body hangs motionless. Darius turns to you by releasing his grasp on the sword that remains in Reen's chest. Dracoris failed you both. The Order of the Fae Forged will not. Darius, you feel yourself regain control as the heavy weight of Demandrum's essence leaves you.
Darius is just standing there like...
Does Reen disappear?
Reen is currently still impaled by the spectral greatsword that is still floating in her chest.
It didn't disappear with Demandrum?
It did not.
Jak will kind of like fall to his knees, and he's like covering his face as he starts almost whimpering. This isn't. No. As he looks to Darius, and so when Demandrum took over, it's still like Darius. It's plainly Darius. Okay.
Correct. You can feel this sort of almost like an aura, this heavy, intense energy, but visually absolutely Darius. Yes.
Okay. And you see Jak's eyes just go like completely white, and he squints his eyes down and is just filled with rage, and he slowly starts to reach for his Nolja pistol as he slowly starts to raise it to Darius. This isn't what I wanted. This isn't what I needed.
It's not what I wanted either. I didn't think he would do that, truthfully.
And so the sword's still floating. And Jak runs up to the blade, and he's going to attempt to pull it out. And he's going to throw the pistol down, and he's going to run straight to the blade.
Yeah. Run over to the blade, you reach out to grab the sword. You, for a split second, feel the energy in your hand, and the sword starts to dissipate. As it does, the energy holding it all together starts to spread and crawl all over Reen's body. It starts to get absorbed into her skin, her scales almost seeming to dissolve, but not fall apart. You see a pulse of purple energy spark from her eyes, and boom! A pulse of energy shoots outwards. Makes you raise your hand up to block it, and Reen is gone.
He goes from trying to grip the sword to trying to grab out and hug her as he kind of falls down.
Just a dust of energy as you try to reach forward.
Is this what he does? Plays games?
Well, he did ask me to stab Mastos. But he's been pretty much a straight shooter since I've been with him. Hang on, and I'm going to commune with him.
Okay.
Demandrum, what the hell was that?
As you say these words, Jak, as you hear Darius say these words, you feel this burning in your palm. As you look down, you see the emblem of Demandrum almost burning a purple fire in the palm of your hand.
He grips his hand and he kind of walks over and he picks his gun up and he puts it away. And he's going to try to, I guess, reach out in his mind to Demandrum as well, and to see if he has like a link to him now.
What do you say? Or how do you reach out?
He's just gonna like thank magically, and just be like, "Can you hear me?"
You get no response. Darius, you also get a response.
Do I still get a point of exhaustion?
You do not. It does not seem to have connected.
Thank God. Okay, well. I pull out the Soul Seeker. Does it summon?
It does.
Okay. I dismiss it. Well, I'm still connected to him, but he's not answering the phone, so to speak.
Jack's looking at his hand, and he walks over to Darius, and he kind of shows it to him.
Oh, that's the symbol I made.
Well, it's burning in my hand, and he's going to turn, and he's going to attempt to summon Reen.
Okay. As you reach out and you put forth that intent that you've always done, knowing that that pulls her to you from wherever she resides beyond this plane, and you immediately feel emptiness. Like that reach out, nothing there. But once that emptiness hits you, you feel this surge, and you see this flash of light in your hand as you kind of begin to turn your hand. And as you do, you see this purple circle start to form 5 feet ahead of you. And as the circle continues concentrically, you see this purple smoke start to as you slowly see Reen start to form, filled with purple and gray smoky energy as she apparates and moves her wings and moves her head, looks up towards you with a smile. Draconic. Hello again, Jak. And she leaps forward and dives on you with her wings open.
Yeah, Jack falling to the ground, catching her. I don't. What's going on? How are you back?
Just squeezing you tighter and tighter. I am now Reen of the Fae Forged. We are together again.
As he's kind of like slowly kind of like petting her, kind of dazed and confused. You're not a gift from Draconis?
A connection has been severed. We are now under the Mantrum's power. But he does not control me. I have free will, and I choose to stay here with you.
Were you forced as Draconis?
A choice was given. I got to choose who I went to. I chose you, Jak.
And Jack kind of like leans up, petting her. Okay. I guess next time I'll trust your gut instinct immediately.
As you should.
And then he's gonna hug her for a second, and he looks at Darius, and he like does this.
Are you telling me to join you?
Just get over here.
I will go over and hug them.
You feel like that Jack's hand like on the back at your back, kind of near your shoulder, and he's like patting you. Okay, well, sorry for going straight to anger again.
I mean, I get it. I didn't expect that to happen. If I had known, well, I mean, she's here, so it's okay, but if I'd known he was going to do that, I wouldn't have talked you into it.
Does she look any different? Like, besides the essence you were talking about?
So her body looks more built of energy as opposed to physical scales, although she has physical touch, absolutely. But this purple and gray kind of mist almost kind of radiates off her. And she seems to have taken a form that you're not familiar with. As you can now summon her in the form of force. So with resistance to force damage.
Ooh,
so her appearance is a little bit different.
Is she in force right now?
She is.
Okay. Okay.
What color is she?
She's purple and gray.
Cool.
Go to my extras here. Or notes.
So while this interaction takes place, Mastos, you had just left the distraught female that was locked in the tavern, having discovered that the person deciphering your Slacknip's notes had been found murdered, or dead at least. What do you wish to do from there?
I wish to go towards, I believe she said it was in the swamps area.
She said by the
So there
water,
was-
yeah.
The water. I will go play detective. Detective Mastos on the case.
Okay. So there's a lot of water areas here. There is water immediately to the east of the tavern. You can see connected to the hills there.
I will go into Foxmo's form and use my nose to smell for more goblin. Follow my nose if I will.
So would you say that goblins have a specific smell?
Oh yeah, they smell exactly like goblin.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a perception.
I think all races kind of smell like their own.
Oh yeah,
little
their own
smells.
individual
Yeah.
races.
Yeah,
Sweet.
Yeah. yeah, just
Can we
like
say that?
Let's just.
Mastos
I
has a
smell like-
racist nose.
oh, okay, so that's a 25 with the advantage.
Okay, was that a natural 20? Or
No,
was it, yeah,
20.
okay.
It was 18 plus 7.
30, 25. Okay. Awesome.
Or
Yeah,
8.
okay. So you stick your nose up in the air, start sniffing around. Very strong smell of goblin from behind you through the doors. You also get, with that 25, a faint goblin smell on the very top, coming from the kind of the direction of the top of the tavern. And then you also get a track leading away from the tavern. You don't know obviously where the source of that is, but it is leading away southward.
I will follow the track away from the tavern.
Okay. You start tracking your way down. Go ahead and roll a survival for me to see if you can follow this track.
Ha! Ha! Nat 1.
You get about 5 feet forwards, and then all of a sudden, you can get a smell of some sort of baked goods or something coming from the west. You completely lose the goblin scent.
Ah. Well, I'm going to turn around and go to his room then. Or the top of it, not his room, the top of this.
Okay. You want to try and scale
Tavern,
the
yeah.
tavern?
Yeah. Nimbly, of course.
Okay. Go ahead and roll an acrobatic for me.
Oh, thank God. That is a dirty 20.
Awesome. Excellent. All right. So do you stay in fox form or do you go back into Mastos for this?
No, fox form. Yes, fox form.
Oh, okay. That's
You
a higher
go.
DC. I assumed you would be using arms and legs to climb. Okay.
Oh, I totally am using arms and legs. Shit.
As Foxmos, you start to jump up, realizing that there's really not any footholds that close that a fox could attempt to use. You shapeshift yourself back into Mastos using your general intelligence and start climbing up the outside. With that, yeah, very easily, as soon as you find a little section, you use your mithril leaps to kind of get up to the next section, work your way up to the very, very peak, the top of this tavern, as it kind of like curves. It's made of wood at the top. It kind of goes into a straight, it's a straight flat top surface about 10 feet wide. It goes from the front to the back, and you're on the top.
And is there any chimney that or window, like skylight style?
There is no sort of door entrance to the tavern from here. It is a solid flat roof. You can roll. Do you want to roll investigation to check around and see if there's a hidden trapdoor? You definitely can.
Okay, I will roll for investigation, even though. Okay, that's a 16 on the die and 17. So
Awesome.
17.
Okay, so yeah, you start digging around, kind of like pulling a few little boards, see if they're coming up. You do not find any type of trap doors. However, you do find what look like some sort of claw scratches, like a large claw scratches, about right at the kind of the front of this roof, where it kind of overlooks the front of the tavern. Right on the edge, almost like something was gripping on the end of the roof.
Almost like it was lurking on top of the roof. And okay, I will make my way down and back to the group.
Okay.
Yeah.
Start heading back towards. You knew that Darius and Jak were going to the triples. Elion just headed off west. He didn't say where he was going necessarily. So where exactly do you want to head?
Oh yeah, that's right. Actually, I will head to the triples. Yes.
Okay.
I can't. Yeah, I don't know where west. Yes.
All right, you start making your way to the triples. Okay, and while this is happening, so Elion, you had the group had kind of split off to do their own thing, just kind of almost outside Khaled's house, and you started heading off westwards, kind of towards the Sooms, and knowing that the kind of vegetable farming area was just kind of north in that section. What do you want to do?
I'm probably going to try to head out there and see if I can get eyes on those people that I ran into earlier.
Okay. So yeah, you head north. So roll a perception as you head up into that area.
2 plus 7, so 9.
9. Okay. So you head up towards the harvesting area. You see the pumpkins, all kinds of vegetables, very well kind of structured and laid out. Taking a look as you walk through at all the different citizens, trying to nail down these 3 individuals that you've seen before. You don't see any of them working in the fields. You do see one of them sitting just to the northeast. Almost looks like he's overseeing things, sitting on a wooden chair, just kind of watching the workers. Recognize this to be Cam, the one that was at the end of the group of people that you spoke to.
Okay, so Cam was the one. Okay, he was the one that wasn't so talkative, right?
He was a little bit down in the dumps, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'd like to cast. Let's see. I think I'm gonna cast Detect Magic. Yeah. So I will cast Detect Magic.
Okay.
And I want to see if there's anything glowing on him still.
Okay. Yeah, so as you send that out, you immediately recognize the same magic that was in each of their pockets as they were walking away. You detect that now on his left middle finger, as you can see a ring on his finger.
Okay. I'll kind of stumble on through, just looking around nonchalant, and almost kind of fake notice him sitting there, and I'll just go, "Oh, Cam, was it?"
Yes, do I know you?
Oh, we spoke. It was today, right? Or is it a day?
It was earlier. No, it was.
No,
it was before.
yeah,
Yeah.
because we rested and
Right.
Mastos did his ritual.
Right. We spoke yesterday, I believe, out front of. What was it out front of?
The Sooms
Zooms. Thank you.
area.
Out front of the Zooms. You were with two of your friends. Not remember?
Maybe.
Are you all right? And I kind of look around. There's no one else around here?
There's a couple of people working within the fields, just kind of planting and such. And
Just the
behind
other
this, you
two.
do see some buildings, just like general housing.
Mhm.
Kind of just regular citizens walking around. Nobody doing anything specific.
Okay. Yeah, with your two friends, are they not around? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Doing other things. We don't always spend time together.
Right. Well, that's fair. It's the middle of the workday, though, isn't it? Are you on break?
I'm watching the supervising. And he points out towards the work fields.
Oh, I did not know you were of such stature. Okay. Well, I just wanted to ask you a question. The gentleman you spoke to yesterday. Do you know where I could find him? I told him I'd return to see if he'd get me work like he got you work.
No, we will be told when the work has to be done.
Oh, and did he say how you were to be told? Was it through mail or raven
He just
or
said
magical
we'll,
item?
we'll know when it's time.
No. It's not much for information, is he? Okay. Now, my ring, I seem to have misplaced it. You haven't seen one, have you?
I haven't been looking. What kind of ring?
The one that he gave us? Did you not receive one?
He gave you a ring too?
Yes. I wasn't sure when he would tell me or how he would contact me. He had left in a hurry. Did he give you any more explanation? I feel kind of lost, and I don't want to miss this opportunity.
Roll a deception check.
What do you mean deception check? You don't know.
That's what deception is.
Kidding.
Oh, dang.
I'm gonna guide myself. Can I guide myself? Can I do that?
You can just cast a spell in front of him, sure. See what he does.
I'm just gonna pat myself on the back.
Ooh, da-da-da, bling.
Ooh, okay. I probably won't need it. Well, I don't know. It depends. It's 17 on the die, and then deception is +3, so dirty 20.
Okay. No, I haven't seen one like this. I thought it was only me and Pyre and Mess that had one. But if you lost it, then you're probably out of luck.
Oh man. I wonder if I could purchase a new one. But I guess did he say how they work? Is it just a? And I'm gonna look at his hand a little closer.
Mm-hmm.
And do I see any markings on this ring, or what does it look like?
Roll investigation for me.
14 +7, so a lot. 23.
Nice. 23. Okay.
22.
21. 14 plus
21.
7. Okay. You broke 20, so you're good. So it looks quite simplistic, actually. It looks almost made of iron, solid iron in a circle, but the edges are a little bit lifted and almost polished. There is an engraving, almost like a symbol, almost like a sort of semicircles, almost like holding like this with a little circle in the middle. You haven't seen any other items that resemble this specific symbol before, but it looks very, very simplistic.
And you said the magic was enchantment. based?
Yeah.
Mine was quite simple, similar to yours. Did they say what they did? Like, do you think it's if I maybe had one replaced by a smith or something? I don't know what to do here. Any suggestions, Cam?
Assume you were told what you were told.
I wasn't. You said just to wait and I would know, but he seemed rushed, like something had come up. We didn't get to have a full conversation. He apologized and retreated. Something about another group or person into the city. Would you know anything about that?
Well, I do know that he's looking for multiple people in multiple cities. He asked if we knew of some friends or family members in different cities that could use some coin.
Oh, yes, he didn't really get into that much detail with myself.
So you didn't receive your coin yet?
No, I haven't. He said all would be paid in time. Did he pay you first?
Oh, yes. It was
no.
delivered yesterday.
What time yesterday?
Perhaps because you lost your ring, you don't get it.
Okay. Who delivered it? Maybe I could talk to them?
Just the courier yesterday evening.
To your home?
Yes. To each of our homes. I believe he found us and knows where we live because of the rings. If somebody found yours, maybe they have your platinum.
Oh no. Okay. Maybe your friends, where are they? Maybe they might have an idea. Maybe they've seen something.
They are currently doing other things of importance.
For Dawn?
Low persuasion.
Not that great. Well, plus 7, so 14.
Not bad, not bad. Just small things until whatever the large thing is comes along.
Oh, so he wasn't too descriptive with you either, then.
He said a little bit at a time.
See, that's a theme here. If you don't mind, what did he tell you then? So I can maybe try to be prepared if I'm able to find this ring. I'd happily share some of my platinum if I do receive it. I do need the money, but without anything, I'll get nothing.
No need to share your platinum. I have enough for whatever I need.
Okay. So, you'd be willing to share what he said to you?
Roll another persuasion. Like pulling teeth with this guy.
12 plus 7. So 8
Okay.
or 19.
Awesome.
23.
Well, we're told as long as we wear our rings and don't tell people what we're doing, that we would be well rewarded with lots of platinum. A few things to be done, but when a major thing is done, then binding to him will be over, and we will be free to do what we want to do with our riches.
All right. Okay. And, so this is a magical binding then we've taken on.
I am surprised that you didn't figure that out.
I'm new to this. I've not left my city until recently. Very sheltered. That's why I need the money. I'm traveling. I have no skills, so anything helps.
Well, we will be happy to get out of here. A place that sits where nowhere wants to go. Nothing exciting ever happens. You should leave. You should go away.
Well, that is the plan. I just hope I haven't messed this up.
I'm sure you'll be fine. And he reaches into his pocket and pulls out 5 platinum and holds his hand out for you to take it.
Oh, Cam, I don't think I could. Are you sure?
Yes, use it to leave this stupid place.
Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna reach out to him and I'm just gonna say to him, do you mind if I say a prayer for you and your hospitality?
That would be fine, I suppose.
So I'm gonna hold both his hands. While receiving the money, I will touch the ring and cast Identify.
Okay. Roll a sleight of hand.
I'm not trying to hide it.
I know. You're
Okay.
trying to... Yeah, there's a
If
reason.
anything, I'm trying to perform it in the way that I'm...
Presenting it as a blessing.
Yes.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, so sleight of hand.
Yeah.
Okay, can I guide myself first then?
That's another spell.
Well, can I do that spell first in the same kind of...
Sure. Because you have persuaded him and he seems to be quite friendly to you, he will... Yeah.
Okay,
He'll assume it's part of the blessing.
okay. 15 plus 4 minus 1. 18.
18, okay. So he kind of, as he sees you kind of do the incantation, and out of respect for a blessing, he kind of closes his eyes, bows his head. So you manage to execute your spell. So you get parts of what this item is. You get the type of magic that you know from a sending spell. You know there's some type of communication within this ring. You also know that there is a form of mind control magic from within this ring.
Okay.
And you identify that this ring is physically and mentally bound to this man.
Okay.
And with the identify being executed, you understand physically that it's attached by the ring itself, the metal within the top of the ring piercing right through the finger to the other side to prevent removal.
Okay. Was the ring created by a spell?
The ring itself, physicality, seems to be almost just pure iron.
Okay.
But these
So
spells
it wasn't
somehow
created by a spell.
It was not created by a spell.
Okay. Okay. And do I learn? So I don't learn how to use the item or anything like that. Like,
But this item is, if you... I mean, there's not really a way to use it. as such. You couldn't use it externally or anything. It would be like a magical item that you would bind your soul to, like connect to or tune
Okay.
to. And whatever magics it has then would be active, we'll say.
Okay.
It is an item completely, you've never seen anything like this, for an item to be able to hold multiple schools of magic and have been masked like it was. For only one to be detected through the detect magic spell, you've never seen anything as advanced as this before.
Okay. And then is there any spells affecting him currently? I'm holding his hand as well.
So yeah, as you put this intent out and you kind of try to gather everything that you can from this item in kind of in combination quickly, your detect magic, you don't feel he is currently under any influence.
Okay. Okay. And just be clear, I'm using identify, not detect magic.
Yeah, just because you did have detect magic up when you first did it.
Yeah.
So kind of that in combination to identify.
Okay.
'Cause identify, it can't identify everything in the world. So there's certain elements that are not possibly being revealed.
Well, it should only tell me what magic is affecting the item or him, right?
Yeah, so he's not currently being affected by any of
Okay.
the magics that you've detected.
Okay. Okay, I will take my hand off his hand and kind of put my hand on his head, pat him, and I'll say, I will say thank you in Draconic. Throw that out
Okay.
there.
He looks at you quite strangely, not quite understanding what you're saying.
And then I'll just say thank you in common.
Thank you for the blessing. I hope you get yourself out of here.
Yes, and you as well. Be safe, and just be careful. Sometimes these bonds we make might be more expensive than the riches they're worth. You know what I mean?
It'll be fine.
And I will release, and I'll take the platinum.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, he releases the 5 platinum to you.
I will pay this back when I receive my share. I promise.
Oh no.
Right. Best of luck. I will maybe see you later then. And if you see my ring, please let me know. I'm staying in the Nooms. Zooms.
Yes.
Zooms.
Well. Zoom.
All right, Cam. All the best and good luck. I will
Good
walk
luck on your journey out of here.
off. I will turn around and head into town.
All right. So at this point, Darius and Jak, having had to kind of kind of checking her out, how she's appearing and making sure she's okay. What do you guys want to do?
Jak will get on her. Right.
Yeah. You swing your leg over and she ducks down, giving a little bit of extra leeway. And yeah, as you go on, instead of her scales kind of forming the seat, you almost feel the energy start to almost form around your legs and almost kind of pull you down to secure you onto her. Yeah, she starts moving around, kind of like doing up and down and shimmying. Feels smooth. Everything feels like it used to feel.
Well, did you get what you needed out of there?
Yes and no. They didn't. The password didn't work. We can go try the other bar, though. I believe Mastos said that there was another bar in town that he had been to. We can go check them out, see if password works there.
Okay. And you'll see Jak kind of like fall forward onto Reen and kind of just like hug her in a sense. Okay, follow him.
I will scratch her under the chin, and I'll start taking the lead.
Okay, yeah, she starts prancing down. Jak, you do notice that she does not have the Seeker Stone. You're prancing along, and you look down and you realize you do not have your Seeker Stone.
Oh.
So as you're walking eastward, Mastos, you are coming along the path. You see about 200 feet down the path, you see Darius, Jak, and a strange-looking purple smoky Reen that Jak is riding.
Does Reen smell differently?
Reen smells like the sweetest honey pot you have ever smelled.
My nose knows. My nose knows. I just walk up, all smiley and giggly, at Reen.
She looks her head up towards you, Mastos, and in Draconic says,
Hello, brother.
Do you speak
Do I
Draconic?
understand that?
Do you speak Draconic?
No.
Then no, you hear.
Well, I just rar back. Rar, 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 rar. Rar.
And she kind of chuckles.
Did you get the journal back?
Oh, no. The bar's closed.
Shit. Okay, what time do they open?
Oh, they probably won't open. The bartender had an accident, so it's just closed.
What do you mean he had an accident?
Seems like he was attacked by the river. Sorry, I'm not. This isn't funny.
Well, it is now.
So yeah, the bar's just closed now. Tavern's closed.
So, just so I fully understand what you're saying, you gave a random goblin an extremely dangerous goblin's journal, and that goblin has mysteriously befallen an accident where a river attacked him?
Oh no, it's something, whatever the slashes across him. And well, I found them on the roof too, so they've probably been following him or me or us.
Slashes.
What?
Darius remembers back to Slapnik riding off on a giant dragon. He's like, they didn't happen to look like dragon claw marks, did they?
I look down at Reen's claws, and do those look like the same type of claws that may or may have not made the scratches that found upon the roof?
Go ahead and roll a survival to see if you can match this up. And she holds her little claws, or 3 claws, kind of up and lets you poke around at them.
16 plus 8, so 24.
Amazing. You do know, based on what you've seen on the top of the roof, that they were not dragon claws. With that higher roll a general intelligence check for me.
Uh-oh.
That's a 6 plus 1.
So you know it's not a dragon or drake. But you do understand it's a larger size of something, and you can tell that it was 2 feet. And that's all you can really tell from piecing everything together.
It definitely wasn't a dragon.
Okay.
Didn't Slacknip, or whatever his name is, have big claws if he needed them?
That was the next thing I was going to ask if either of you remembered.
And he
could
could
also
grow.
shapeshift. Yeah.
Fly and bite and...
Well, at least he's our friend.
I think he's a friend of consequence, and I don't think he's going to be a friend when he returns home and finds that we've stolen his journal.
It's been a day or two. He's probably been home already.
Right.
That's probably cool.
I don't think he's the kind of guy that forgets these types of things.
Who stole his journal exactly? Jack kind of like props himself up off of Arene.
Wasn't it Elion?
I don't remember. I assumed it was Mastos. He gave it to the bartender, thinking that was a good idea.
He was a goblin.
It doesn't make it a better idea.
Well, if it was Slapneck, then you know what? The journal goes back home. And it's, yeah.
So you didn't actually verify if it was there or not. You just saw someone dead and left?
I didn't see them dead.
You haven't.
So how did you recognize the scratches?
I need Bigby's hand because there's no hand big enough to do a face palm right now.
On the roof, I could smell something on the roof, and so I went up to the roof, and similar scratches, like something was watching over on the edge.
What did it smell like?
Goblin.
Okay, so
I think we need
remember
to go
when I asked if they were dragon claws on the roof, and then you seemingly inspected.
It's a goblin tavern. Of course, the roof is going to smell like
said
goblin.
The claw marks smelled like goblin.
No,
So-
just that's what brought my attention up there.
Yeah, let's go. Take us to the bar, please.
Maybe we should get Elion as well, in case Slapnick does show up.
Are we bonded still?
Yeah.
Elion?
Sorry, is that in your head? Is it in my head?
Yeah, I wouldn't
Yeah.
just say it out loud.
Yeah.
All our heads.
Yeah, I would broadcast it. Like it wouldn't just be directly to him.
Yeah. Yes. Oh, Darius. Yes.
Yes, me. Where are you exactly?
I was just visited the fields, out to the north, right?
Northwest.
Northwest. I'm just heading back into the town now. What? Everything okay?
No. We
Of
may
course.
have. You remember Slacknip?
Giant goblin
Yes.
terror
Mm-hmm.
terrorizing. Yeah. Yes.
Did you happen to be the one that took his journal? I'm lost track of who steals what now. When it's not me.
No. I. Are we? Am I talking to just you right now?
No, it's the whole group. And then I will directly say to him, but you can choose
Hi.
to talk directly to me.
I will choose to talk directly to Darius, and I only took the stones that you know about. I hadn't taken anything else. Which
I know.
above table, that is correct, right? I'm not forgetting this. 'Cause I don't
was
think
it I who took it? I don't know.
Yeah, it was, I think, Mastos that
don't think I-
took it.
Okay,
Yeah.
it's just the stones.
Okay, I haven't reiterated that to the group. I don't think they're where we have them, and we should probably keep it that way for now.
This is why hopefully I'm just speaking to you right now. I'm not sure how this works.
Man, it got real
Jack,
quiet
go,
all of
you
a
what?
sudden. Where'd you guys go? What are you guys talking about?
Right, we need to investigate something because Mastos gave the journal to a goblin,
Oh.
and now that goblin is dead.
Oh, that's not good. All right. So we're going to investigate murder, or
At least look into it. We should probably check to see if the journal is still on the body.
how do we know that they're dead?
Was that to everybody?
Yeah.
So Darius just looks at Mastos.
Oh, because his wife told me, crying, through crying tears. She's pretty upset. We can get in though. It's not like the door's unlocked.
They've just left the body in there. Is their town?
I didn't think about asking about her dead husband's body at the time.
Well, did you ask about your property that was with your dead husband?
Yeah, she said she didn't care about a book when her husband's dead.
Oh, books. They're so great. I mean, they're very valuable. They stand the test of time. You cannot kill a book.
I remember I took it for you.
You could kill a book. I could light one on fire.
Ah,
But we're not gonna start book burning. That's a whole other problem.
right. Well, first let's round up all the other goblins in town, and
Okay, we're not
we'll
lynch
put them in
mobbing.
one place,
No,
and then we'll sort them through one by one.
no.
Keep going.
Whose claws?
Borman, do you want to come assist with us?
Is Borman not here?
Yeah, Borman's not there.
Yeah. I don't think he was there when he made the bomb.
Yeah, you guys
not-
spent different nights. He went to the military area. When you guys woke up and kind of rebonded, he was not there.
Maybe somebody reach out to Bornman and see if he wants to meet us in case we do run into Slacknip. I think his sword swinging skills might be useful.
We should probably be careful to not enact violence in town while rounding up all the goblins.
We're not rounding the goblins, Elion.
Okay.
There's probably not a lot in town anyway. This place
With all of the books you've read, you don't see why that might be a bad idea.
I just figured it would be the most efficient way to get the job done quickly, but I could see that could cause problems. Okay, well, what would you suggest then we do?
You know, maybe going to look at the body, since that's probably a good place to start.
Right. Okay. I will head that way. Where am I going?
I look at Mastos.
We're going this way. And I point back behind us.
What direction is that?
Northeast.
Northeast.
And he was northwest, right?
Elion was northwest, yeah.
Yeah. So you're probably just going to need to head east. We're going northeast from where we are.
Right. Okay. And do we know what the building looks like? Am I familiar with what building they're even talking about?
Well, everybody went there on the first day.
I was there.
Yeah, the starboard. You went and then left immediately to go to the Sooms. But you
Okay.
guys were all there for a second
Okay.
with everybody.
This is the starboard. Right. Okay.
Yes, I believe it is.
Right.
Yes.
Oh,
The starboard is right.
I'll meet you there. Okay.
Very well.
I'm going to whistle my raven friend. How many feet away would this place be that I'm going?
Oh, quite far from where you are.
Far, like 100 feet far?
Oh, way further than that. Yeah, it's the other side of the city.
Oh.
So it's like a 10-minute walk.
All right.
How close are we?
You guys are a little bit closer. 5 minutes. You guys are halfway.
Perfect. Are there like treetops above us that we can like climb on?
There are trees, but they're not to the point. Other than like the birthing tree, there's no like massive trees within here. They're all like, you know, maybe 8 feet kind of thing, like just kind of standard midlife trees. Nothing massive.
Okay, I'm gonna whistle my raven, and I should still be just coming in from the fields. I'm going to tell my raven, you see that man sitting there overlooking everything? I want you to keep your eyes on him. Follow him around, and keep your distance. And if something happens to him, you come find me right away. I will be heading east into the city.
Raven kind of just staring at your eyes. Whenever you kind of point over to, you know, keep an eye on him. Immediately, the head just shifts over, stares directly at him, and then stares directly back at you. And then just starts off
Okay.
towards the guy.
Right. Good. All right. I will head to starboard.
Okay, perfect. You start your journey over there. The 3 of you heading over towards the starboard as well?
Yes.
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 Darius is basically just going to say, I think it's best you let me handle the talking. Mastos, maybe you don't even come inside.
I transform into Foxmos.
Okay,
And I
you can
say,
come inside like that. That's all right. That's all right.
I can be a therapy animal.
No.
As I'm traveling through the city, I'm going to be keeping my eyes open for the other 2 from Cam's group.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, go ahead and roll a perception while you're walking through there.
I will guide myself. 7 plus 2 is 9. Plus
Excellent.
2 is 11.
Amazing. Okay, duly noted.
Oh yeah, eyes are peeled.
Excellent. Eyes of an eagle walking through there. Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry. I was gonna say, as we're journeying, Jak is going to stand up off of Arene, and he is going to attempt to summon this Talamor's favor.
Yeah, absolutely. As soon as you kind of reach your hand out and you see that now getting more familiar symbol glow for just a second, and it appears in your hand. This purple mist kind of just falls off your hand as it evaporates.
And he's going to hold on to it, and he is going to use the jump spell within it.
Okay.
And he's going to begin trying to jump to the high tops of where, like, what's there, what's available, and
Okay.
not obviously zip lining. As he is testing whatever this thing can do.
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead and roll an acrobatics for me.
21, 17 on the die.
21, awesome. Yeah, so as you kind of jump off Reen and funnel your, at this point, not even use a word, just the thought of extending this pole, this 1 foot immediately extends into 10 feet. It hits the ground and launches you up. And immediately activating the jump spell within, it launches you another 30 feet. You immediately overshoot the first tree that you were aiming for. But luckily, right behind it, another tree. You kind of catch yourself on the top of it. Branches kind of just moving left and right. And again, using the pole, shoving to the top of the tree and forwards, and jumping forwards another 30 feet. A couple more movements like this, and you start to feel the momentum. You start to get the timing down when you release this, when the pole retracts, when it comes in. And you're pretty confident you'll be able to maneuver this and use this quite easily.
As Jak's like in the midair, he starts swinging the pole like, this thing is light as a feather, and starts doing like different maneuvers as he like lands on a tree, jumps off, switches to his gun real quick, puts it back, and he'll do that for as long as the duration lasts.
Okay.
As he gets ahead of the group.
Yeah, so as you guys are moving eastward, you kind of just see Jak doing his thing, kind of hopping, backflipping from tree, then pivoting over to the higher ridges of walkways to the left. Almost just staying a little bit ahead, but not getting too far ahead, and testing this out as you guys move forwards. Elion, as you make your way, you can see straight east to the path that you're now hitting. You can see far in the distance, you can see the recognizable backside of your group, about 500-600 yards to the east.
It's a beautiful backside.
All right, I will head over there.
Yeah, you continue walking, looking around, glancing, looking for the other two citizens you'd encountered before, currently not noticing them nearby. So you guys continue heading east, coming up to the rope ladder that leads you up to the platforms that lead you towards the tavern. You guys continue?
I'll follow the group.
All right. Yeah, you see them start to climb up the rope bridge, head north, up towards the tavern. You guys, obviously, you three will reach the tavern first. Elion making his way up the ladders just as you guys reach the front doors. The tavern's still closed. You see that the lock on the front of the door is inexplicably tiny in comparison to the door itself, but has been closed over with kind of ropes tied from left to right, with the tavern closed.
I start playing with the little tiny lock on the ground, pawing at it.
I'm gonna knock on the door.
Okay, here for the... We're closed!
Yes, I understand, and I know you're grieving at the moment.
Yes,
I
am!
I am so sorry. I heard the unfortunate news, and we are the ATLADS. We've come here to investigate.
Jak lands beside Darius and kind of like elbows him, like, yeah, that's good. That's good. That's good.
Black Paw's investigating!
Well, of course, but having more people looking into it might be better, no?
Just silence for a few seconds, and you see this small female goblin head kind of poke out and look up at you. You know what you're doing? Have you done this type of thing before?
Of course. I'm sure you've heard of the ATLADS, no?
Yeah, I would have thought you'd be bigger.
It's not the size, darling. It's how you use it.
Jak elbows.
At this point, Elion, you're about 20 feet back. You can kind of see this interaction start to hear from behind. Go see Black Paw if you want to help. I don't know anything. I miss him so much.
I know, and I hope we can figure out who did this and bring justice. If there's any information, please, I implore you, anything that you can tell us, or if there's anything here that we might know.
He went down to the water to translate a book. A book
So there? No one's in the building right now. This is all through a door.
Yeah, her head's just poking around the door. Yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna whisper to Darius in my head.
Yeah, I was like, you can stay in your head.
Tell her we've been commissioned by Arakeen specifically to find her killer. We have access to resources that are not available to most investigators in the town.
Yes, I worry if I tell her that, though, she's just going to say to utilize those resources.
And we will once we have access to her and the body.
Well, we don't need access to her. The body's in the river.
Well, we still need access to her.
What? All right. Look, we, again, being the ATLADS, we've been given special commission to, work in this area, and we have access to resources because we've been commissioned via Aerokeen, and we do believe we can help, but we will need access to the bar end if we can ask some questions to you, of course.
And the book he was investigating.
I don't have anything. Black Paw's investigating. He knows everything. I don't have anything. All I've got is tavern and loneliness.
All right.
Jak is going to leap to the roof because apparently there's claw marks up there, and
Yeah.
Jak's going to start investigating his own.
Yeah, absolutely. Roll an acrobatics for me.
Ooh, lovely.
Whimpering still from below.
4 on the die, so +4 is 8.
Oh, dang. So it takes you a little bit getting used to this new device, but with your jump spell still active, you do get yourself up there. You rely more on the staff than you normally would rely on an item with this type of simple acrobatics. But you do make your way up onto the roof. And with Mastos mentioning that there was scratches, you very easily find them.
Okay.
So you can either roll investigation or survival, your choice.
Most likely survival. My investigation, he has only +4.
How far away from me is he?
That's about 100 feet up.
Oh, okay.
Oh, good heavens. That'll be a 19.
19, awesome. So yeah, as you study this and you look at the claw marks, you have fought a couple of goblins in your time. Comparing this to the goblin structure of their feet and those footprints that you've kind of seen before, and inflating their size, you can put together that this is a large goblin of some sort.
Would I be able to identify structure-wise and seeing Slacknip and I fight a dragon together? Would I be able to see if I could recognize the claw scrapes to tell if it was Slacknip or not?
Roll general intelligence.
16. That's with no bonuses.
Okay. And you don't have any bonuses, or you just telling me what you got before your bonuses?
No, that's flat 16. I don't have any bonuses. I was like, I'm not upset by that.
Yeah, is putting it all together and seeing the details of these grooves, thinking back to when Slacknip attacked that dragon, getting a really good view of him being so close to you. This looks very familiar to the feet of Slacknip.
You see Jak kind of stand up quickly, and then he thanks down. Guys, these are Slacknip's claws.
I will kneel. Madam, I am very sorry for your loss. I am going to give her a gold coin. Thank you for your time. And I hand her the coin.
The losses, he was priceless to me, but
He still reaches out and takes the gold.
Yeah. The coin is not for your loss. I know, obviously, this cannot replace him. This is for giving us the time to speak to us.
You're welcome. I suppose I could give a little more time if you need it.
Again, if there's any information and you hear Darius kind of jingles his gold purse that you might know that could help the investigation, it could go a long way.
I just saw last night he went down by the water. He said it was nice and still, and he could think that. To think that he ended in such a peaceful place. I hope that he drifted off to the other side peacefully.
Starts breaking down again.
Okay, thank you for your time. We're sorry for disturbing you. I'll think to the group. we should head to the river and see if we can find out what happened.
Did she confirm that he had the book with him at the river?
I'm not going to ask her about the book.
I will turn to her and say in Goblin, did he bring the book he was working on to the river with him? It is very imperative and might lead to his killer if we could find the location of that book.
Yes, he did. He brought it down there.
Was it recovered by the other gentlemen that were investigating?
I don't know. I didn't ask.
Right. I will flip her 1 platinum.
Oh. She freaks out and
Suddenly.
grabs it.
I'll say in Goblin, I'm like, the shine of platinum always cheers up the most sorrowful.
She says, "Goblin back. Every little helps with the grief." Puts it in her pouch.
Time is money, friend.
Right, let's be on our way.
Very well. I guess we'll head to the river.
Yeah, sure. Down to the river.
Down by the river.
Jack, you staying up top or you're?
You said it's about 100 feet down.
Yes.
Oh yikes. Jack is gonna jump off, and he's gonna basically attempt to descend, and then he's gonna plant the 10-foot staff into the ground as he's kind of held onto the top of it, and then slide down at the very end. That's what I'd like to try to do, DM.
Oh, you can definitely do that. It's how much momentum is going to carry forwards afterwards is the issue.
I am prepared for the consequences.
I can't wait for the time where Jack just breaks both his legs and then he spends 30 or 40 sessions just double cast.
him and Jasper just chilling.
Yeah.
We're wheel buddies. Okay, yeah, so go ahead and roll, first of all, an acrobatics.
Somebody cast guidance at range.
That's why I was going to give you Bardic Inspiration, but I only get 60 feet. I could cast it as you're falling.
We're going to try that if it's allowed. All right, first roll. Can I have luck?
I can actually give you luck.
I straight up rolled a 1.
That is amazing.
I was not wanting that.
Okay.
So will you let me use one of my because we modified it, I don't know if there's a range on it.
Yeah, it's 110 feet.
60 feet.
Is there 60 feet on it?
We'll
Okay,
say
well,
60
can as he's falling, can I give it to him?
You
I'm
can
already
certainly,
falling.
you can certainly try. As he falls to see if you're quick enough. Roll me a general dexterity check.
That'll be 21.
21. Nice. Okay. So as you, Jack, delicately and gingerly leap off this, and understanding this pole that you have, you're extremely confident you are synced with this thing. You know you can execute this move to perfection. And as you get ready to unleash it, you feel a hesitation, something within you holding you back. Darius, as you can see Jack have this second of hesitation. And what does it look like when you release and enhance him with this luck?
So it almost like you actually see that hesitation. You see yourself jump and fail. So you jump off, you go to use the pole, and like it hits the ground at an angle, and you slip and just right into the ground. And
Die.
and then all of a sudden you're back at the top again, like right before you jumped.
Awesome.
You can
Go ahead
roll
and roll
again.
your.
Oh,
yeah.
thank the 9. That was the worst nat 1 timing ever. All right, that's good. 16 on the die plus 4, dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay. So now I want you to roll a 2d6 for me.
2d6.
It's better than 10.
Sure is.
Jak is a beast. 8.
Okay. So as you see almost your death unfold, you adjust and you get this surge. You get this surge of when to execute this thing, and as you do, and you unleash the pole, and it breaks right through. The pole does not chip for a second. It breaks through about an inch of the ground as the momentum carries you forward. As it does, you tumble forwards and you pull the pole out of the ground, making it retract into its 1 foot. And as you roll forwards, you kind of like stick your leg out to stop yourself from sliding forwards. You look across with a smile, completely holding back the pain of the bludgeoning damage that you just did to yourself with that roll.
I'll take it.
You see Reen kind of like turning in circles. You see her wings kind of flapping, excited to watch what you just did.
All right. I think I'm getting the hang of this.
All right, so you guys all heading down together to the water?
That's where I'm going.
Okay. As you guys walk away, and at the corner of your eye, you can see a confused look on the female goblin's face as she starts poking around at this tiny little lock that is laying between her 2 doors, looking very confused.
We catch that?
Yeah.
So I will stop and look back and go, is that not your lock?
It was in the door that was down here, and it's tiny. Oh, everything's going so wrong.
I cast Firebolt.
Sorry, the lock it used to be in the door?
It's the lock from the door. She holds it up, and you see this tiny little locking mechanism in her fingers.
I look at Elion and I'm like, can you fix that? In his head, I don't say it out loud. I don't want to give her any more hope.
Like she needs it fixed, or she needs something opened.
Mastos broke it. Darius doesn't know that. That's why I didn't say anything.
I will walk up
Gotcha.
and put my hand out for the lock.
It's useless to me anyway. Take it. She drops it in your hand.
I will cast Mending to try to restore it.
You have to hold it to the door. It's part of the door.
I will hold it to the door and cast Mending and try to restore it.
So as you cast Mending and you put your energy into it, the malocking mechanism doesn't change. It doesn't look like it's damaged. It looks extremely small, but it doesn't look like it's damaged.
I tell them both that it's just small. It's not broke. I didn't break it. It's
I
just
thought you,
small.
like, broke it off the door.
No,
No.
I can't. I don't break it. Why would I break it? That's somebody's stuff.
No, I'm not saying that in game. I'm saying it above table because Darius wasn't there when you did it. I
Oh,
thought
oh.
that's how you got into the bar. You broke the door open.
Okay, so what am I looking at then
So
with
you're-
this tiny lock?
So the lock is it's about maybe 1 inch in size, but you can see this kind of hole in the door where the locking mechanism was, which was like about 5 times the size of that. This is
Okay, and I
clearly a
can't-
smaller version of it.
So I can't restore it to its
Not
original
with
size.
mending, no.
Yeah. So something has made the lock smaller
Oh,
and
yeah.
it fell out of the door.
Yeah.
I could-
Something.
I could fix it if I transformed.
All right. I'll just look at her and I will look at it again and I'll just set it in the door. And I'll walk away.
It just looks at you and watches you walk away with a confused look on her face.
Can I walk up to the door?
Of course.
And-
You little fox. Do you have someone? I had
Thanks.
someone.
and then
She's gonna have a heart attack here in a few seconds.
I stretch my paw out, but it's slow, and I sit, and it slowly becomes a hand, and it slowly becomes me squatting.
You see her just turn and run right into the tavern behind.
Oh,
I
dear.
straighten the lock out, and I go, oops. And I cast enlarge.
Okay. As you do, you kind of feel and hear the wood almost stretch before it kind of like slips and then like, slots into place.
Maybe now try to mend it.
The door doesn't look damaged. It was just a little bit offset, and now it's in place.
Okay.
Thumbs up. Get up.
To the river then.
To the river.
The walls.
Maybe you should forewarn people before you do stuff like that.
To be fair, we don't know he did it.
Would you-
I have an inkling that he may have, but
No, I mean transforming back to a normal
Yeah.
person
Oh.
in front of her. Especially after talking to her.
I have
to
no
be
idea
fair,
what you mean.
talking to them and then transforming would make the talking make sense. And you'd think people have seen druids. They're pretty common in this world.
It's still very unsettling to have some animal mutate into a living thing in front of you.
Animals are living things.
A humanoid living thing.
I mean, the world we live in is full of strange things.
Well,
She
not
was a
everyone gets
goblin.
to explore those strange things.
Well, I'm not strange.
Yeah, no, you're very strange.
As my tail wags.
Anyway, let's go to the river. We're burning daylight.
Yeah, what time is it?
2 o'clock.
1:30.
It's about high noon.
Copyright.
It is about high
But-
noon.
That was.
I will try to connect with my familiar. It's in range.
It is not.
Okay.
So yeah, you guys start heading down. So you kind of have an option. Guys can clearly see kind of where this water that she's talking about congregates on the east. You could try to kind of like go over the edge and somehow throw yourselves in that direction, or follow the path right down to the south. But instead of heading west towards into the city, you would head east down some more rope ladders and a kind of wooden walkway that would lead you up to where the water is.
Perfect.
Jack will throw himself down.
How far is it?
It is about well, to the base, to make the jump from the ledge where you guys are over to the ledge where the water is would be about 30 feet across.
I can still make that. How long does jump last?
I think it's
Or is it just it's constantly active in this thing?
it's 1 minute. No, you can use it once per short rest.
Okay.
So it's 1 minute, so it's gone.
Okay. I don't know if Jack would know that, but we're gonna walk.
You were
Jack
aware of
would
it.
know
that-
that.
Yeah, with
Just
it
imagine
activated-
Jack jumping off and just
Oh, Looney Tune style.
yeah.
Dust cloud in the middle of the air.
So you guys gonna go the normal way, just gonna follow the path leading to the water.
Yes.
Sounds good. So you guys head down the kind of rope ladder at the south here and start following the path along the way. Kind of citizens just going about their business, nothing kind of standing out to you guys on the way through. Elion's still keeping an eye out for those gentlemen.
Yes.
If you're gonna roll another perception check for me.
I can do that. 17.
17. Okay, awesome. Yeah, so you keep your eyes peeled. You're very confident if they come within range, you're gonna notice them.
Okay.
So yeah, you guys head up towards the water.
We have a bit of a conversation while we're walking.
Of course, yeah.
Okay. You guys want to talk or?
Did you not notice Reen? She's glowing.
Yeah, I did notice that. That's I mean, quite honestly, it seems like something changes with you guys every few hours, anyways. So I'm trying to just roll with it. Is she okay?
She is now. It was a bit confusing, and I guess I was just going out on a limb, but I guess Trichosis, or however you say this dragon guy, god, who gave me Reen, and I guess Demantrum was able to sever the connection and replace with himself. So now Reen is Fey, and he holds out his hand to show the emblem. And so now we are linked through Demantrum.
Do I know of this Trichosis?
You do, not of that name.
Is the proper name?
But you, yes. Yeah.
Dracoris?
It's very widely known. It's a dragon god, dragon deity.
Okay. Do I know of his temperament?
Roll a history.
Would he be pleased that Demantrum has severed? I will roll history. Hold on. 16 on the dice, and a history is +3, so 19.
18. Okay. Yeah, from what you know from the books and your learnings, Dracoris is neutral, but errs on the side of good when things go down. More of a warrior, always ready for combat, and he led a lot of the battles in the ancient times, and the Drake Wardens stemming from him. So you're not too sure how he would react to a severing of one of the drakes, but knowing kind of how far up he is in the chain of kind of deities in this world, you don't expect you would miss one little drake.
Okay. And sorry, what was his name again? Proper name?
Dracoris?
Dracoris, yeah. And your Dracoris, he would be fine with losing one of his drakes?
Jak kind of looks to Reen. Well, do you think?
And Reen kind of looks up at you and just, you see her kind of the main pivots of her wings kind of like move up, and then she tilts her head and a shrug.
And what about the keepers of the West and the dragon egg? Do we need to return that still, or do you think we should just give this dragon egg to Demantrum?
You saying this to Reen?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's dead, so I don't think we need to bring it anywhere. Didn't keep it warm.
Oh shit.
Oh.
That's fucking dead. It's been dead the whole time. Wait, you're carrying a dead drake egg?
Dragon egg.
And that was in
Dragon egg.
Draconic. She said that. So anybody that
Yeah,
understands
I would
Draconic.
have.
Okay. Perfect. Oh yeah, you said it earlier.
Oh. How long has it been dead for?
I don't know the exact time, but where we found it, that's why it was still alive. Needed to stay warm.
And this was something that you felt we didn't need to know?
Previously, I had less free will than I do now, answering questions, not my own opinion, so to speak.
Oh,
So what do we do with it now? Do we just get rid of it?
can we
Or-
restore it?
I don't know. The keepers would know, at least out of respect, perhaps.
If
But if
we...
we-
Go ahead. Sorry.
If we go there, will there be any issues?
I have
Does he
never
have
met
another
the
child?
keepers. I do not know.
Well, I guess we can ask Demantrum later about it too. Maybe he can do some magic or something.
His
Yes,
magic is limited, and when he uses it, he gets a little weaker. That's not to strain him.
Okay. I guess, yeah, that's the new thing for this. Oh, and I can summon this now, and he holds out his hand and summons the... I haven't memorized the name yet. Talamor's Favor.
See this intricate rod? It's about 1 foot in length. It's kind of silver engravings all within it, and these two purple-looking kind of crystals, one on each end.
Interesting. Is that from Demantrum?
Yes, I have been... And he shows the symbol on his hand as well. I have been...
Darius is going to psychically say to Jak, just remember, we don't know that we can trust him yet, so just keep everything vague.
Okay. I've been tasked as Darius's bodyguard.
Interesting. Demantrum seems to be adding quite a many to his troop. Right. Well, I found the one lad that was tasked by Dawn. Remember I mentioned we should go look for them? No one seemed to care at all.
About people that spoke to Paradon?
Yes, they are working for him.
It was less that we didn't care, you just had no information on where they were. You said you were going to find it.
Oh, what? Did I?
I thought you said you were going to find them, to see if you could find them or find out where they were.
He said they work like in the farming area, and you guys said, "Do we know what the farming area is?" Not really. Okay, let's split up.
So, yes, they were right where I thought they'd be, well, at least one of them. So I did speak to him. He's wearing a ring, a magical ring that Paradon had given each of them, and given them instructions that something big would be happening, that they would need to do something for him during that time. They don't know what it is that they're being called to do, other than it would be something of great importance, at least to Paradon. And the ring they're wearing has quite a extensive amount of magical abilities. I've never seen anything quite like it. I think this could be something very sinister with the amount of magic poured into that ring on such a unsuspecting person.
Are these individuals powerful?
Doesn't seem like it, but
Or perhaps we could subdue or try to steal the ring from one of them.
Judging by the magic I could sense on that ring, I don't think taking it off would happen without removing what it's attached to. It's bound both magically and physically to their finger.
Is it pierced?
Yes, among among other bindments.
Darius looks at Jak. You think he could have these on reserve as husks? Bodies he can jump into if he's defeated.
There was an element of mind control magic imbued in the ring.
Okay. Well, blood weaving is not detectable by normal means. So, perhaps the mind control takes over and basically makes them submit to him. I don't know. Again, I'm only theorizing. I don't even know if it's actually Venmoria inside of Paradon.
Right. All I know is that they were promised quite a bit of money. He had given them some already. And they don't really know what is going on other than...
I turn and look at Mastos. The druids of your grove, do they have a lot of money?
Well, they just traded for what they needed when people came in.
How much money are we talking, Elion?
Well, he handed me 5 platinum for no reason other than I was acting down on my luck and seemed to not bat an eye at it. And from what he said, a courier showed up last night with quite a large amount of platinum, and there's to be more when their task is complete.
So would your druids have access to that kind of money? Or would Paradon being one of that grove?
Would I know if my grove is lucratively rich?
Well, back when you were there, almost 100 years ago, money wasn't really used. It was very much based on giving and sharing community. Money really wasn't a thing.
Your money was no value there. We didn't need it. Gave each other what we needed.
So this puts another tick in this guy's Venmoria box.
Even if he didn't have access to money at the Grove, what was to stop him from going back to his castle? Because I don't know if Felix cleared it out and found every nook and cranny in there.
Well, this is what I'm saying. If it was Paradon, he wouldn't have the riches his father had. So this is making me lean more towards Venmoria has taken him over.
But what's not to say if he's using mind control magic that he's not just going up to somebody rich and saying, "Give me all your money."
That's fair. I don't know. We have to find out more.
Well, the other 2 I've been looking for, I have not seen them. They weren't with him, and he did insist that they were taking care of something. Couldn't tell me what. I think they might be doing something for Paradon already.
All right.
But maybe we will see them while investigating this goblin murder.
Well, I do have some cogs moving to investigate this.
I just think that maybe whatever's happening with him might be the priority here, especially if something is already in motion.
And what do you propose?
It's not my expertise. I just gather information when I can.
Okay, well, I have Magnus looking into it.
Oh.
I wanted to ask Arakeen if he had any information. The gods of the city are also keeping an eye out for Paradon as well.
Right. Okay. Well,
Didn't you say that he took my form,
he did.
my
yes.
likeness? Well, they might have a hard time pinpointing him.
They're also not, they've been instructed not to act.
Well, he definitely has some feelings towards Jak, and I believe he is aware of your positioning in the city, and he's clearly up to some sort of plan and positioning others to work in his favor. Just do not believe it is the safest place for any of us associated.
Maybe we should inform Khaled and Arakeen that it's possible someone could be impersonating any of us. And if anything nefarious is happening and we are the accused, that it's most likely not us.
Mastos, did you mention anything about Venmorio when you spoke to Khalid?
No.
Wonderful. All right. Arakeen's not here. He's helping Demantrum with something. That was what he was doing, right?
Yeah.
Which is very strange to me, but, you know, people can grow and change. And
Arakeen is the only one in this city that really knows our position, right? Like, do we have anyone else that we could fall back on if things went sideways?
what do you mean by our position?
Well, that we are not, if someone to turn up dead and looked like Jak.
The whole city knows who we are.
Right. Right.
And there is Khaled.
Right. Well, I will follow your lead.
Well, let's go at least close this off, see what happened to this goblin, if we can, and then we just wait for Magnus to get back to me. You'll probably want to be there for that, because he said he's willing to speak to you about any gestures to like where the necklace would be. I think you keep it hidden, so.
Yeah. Right. Does he know I have it?
Well, he knew that your team went to get it, and he knows you're alive, so he put 2 and 2 together, yes.
Can I insight check, Darius?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, sure can.
Do it.
I got 3 lucks.
It technically is a nat 20.
Oh, shit. I am going to use a luck on that.
That
And
20.
yeah.
That's
Okay,
not even
awesome.
any better. Mine is a dirty 20.
All right, so nat 20 eats it all out.
Yeah, I can't remember. Did I tell him, or did he put it together?
No, because you asked, because you were under the impression that Elion wanted you to ask him information about it. So you brought it up, and then he said, "Oh, he
Yeah.
got it." I didn't even think it was a real thing.
Yeah, that's fair. I guess in that case, I wouldn't have actually lied either,
Okay.
because you did ask me to reach out to him to.
Get information. I wouldn't want anyone to know I have it. So I would have.
You didn't tell me that though.
No, I know. That's fair, but
So yeah, you can tell that. Yeah, Darius had told him about it.
okay. Okay.
Yeah, I guess since we already did that, you can tell that I'm lying, but like I'm not trying to lie to hide it from you. I'm just like, you
Oops.
asked me if I told him, and then he was like, "Oh shit, maybe I
Yeah.
shouldn't have told him." So
Like an oops. Did you, Darius? Maybe. Does he know?
Well, I mean, to be fair, you did ask me to ask you to meet about it, so yes, I told him.
Okay. Right.
There is a little more. He might want it. However, he also said that he might be able to help you with what you're trying to do with it.
Or he just said that to get close to it, and he's going to take it.
Well, apparently he doesn't lie. Me being... Well, I'm not his son, so I can't really say that. I don't know. I don't trust him personally, but you can at least have a conversation.
Right. And this is Magnus, who's very powerful.
Indeed.
So if he wanted it, he could just take it from me.
Yes, but then if he really wanted it, he could take it at any point. Whether you meet with him or not, he's shown up in my room right next to me while I'm sleeping.
1 being the least likely, and 10 being very likely. How likely do you think we could take Magnus out if he, I don't know, tried to take this from Elion and we had to fight him?
I'll be honest with you, Jak. He is very calm and confident every time I meet with him. And I've mentioned wanting to kill him, and he doesn't even twitch. So, as it stands right now, he's either just as good at me at lying and bluffing, or we stand like a 3.
Okay, 3. That's not a 1. Not a 0.
No, I don't think we're at a 1 at this point, but I don't...
So just ask him to take out Paradon so we can keep moving. And
you see Darius's face just look at you like, really?
ooh, this is your dad?
It's not my dad. He made sure to tell me that I shouldn't call him father anymore. However,
It's not my dad. Sorry.
We've already spoke about this. If Van Moria has taken over Paradon, it's not his fault. We shouldn't just kill him.
Well, if he's going to kill us, we need to kill him, but what about just like, hey, not dad, can you come help us out here? Like, what if Slacknip shows up in the middle of us fighting Paradon?
We literally talked about this, like, maybe 30, 40 minutes ago. Last session, I told you I asked him to help us, and he said he would help.
No,
And
I'm
you said-
saying, I'm not saying for just Paradon. I'm saying, like, we've already talked about Paradon.
Oh.
What if Slacknip shows up?
Well,
Would he, like, help out there?
I mean, I can't just summon him on a whim.
What do you
We
mean?
would've
If
tried
he
that.
should-
Yes, he came this time, and I got lucky. I mean, I contacted him before and asked him about something, and he got annoyed that I was even contacting him.
Fathers.
On another note,
My
wouldn't it make more
father.
sense if your dad's uber powerful that you just follow his magic instead of...
I'd be careful. I don't know if he can hear us all the time.
Well, I'm just talking about...
Well,
Power.
here's the thing. Yes, sure. Great power, blah, blah, blah. However, all I know of the Conciso sorcerers is they tried to bring back a will-bending god. And Mantram has not done anything... Well, I mean, he's done, so, he stabbed Reen and made me stab Mastos. But
and your
good-
dad hasn't done any of that, so...
Stop calling
Yeah,
me
but look how
Mother.
much freedom both me and Rin have now experienced from those stabbings.
Yes.
Fair.
Which Magnus would actually argue that him bringing back this god would give everybody magic, and that's blah, 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 blah.
Well, what's wrong with that? I just found out about magic a few... well,
Okay,
when-
Sanguis wants to take over the world. Like,
Oh.
all of our wills will be his. We would essentially be a giant hive mind.
Oh, I don't want that.
No, exactly.
But what if we defeat him and keep all the magic?
So
in
is he stopping that? Or
Are we there yet?
This is what I'm saying. I don't know.
We're
I don't
walking
know.
in the river.
them? You wanted to chat.
Yeah. I don't know what he wants to do, and I don't trust him. He states that he just wants to bring back the magic and have everyone in the world have magic. But he doesn't seem like the type of person who's that altruistic. I feel like there's ulterior motives. My guess is, from my understanding, Centaurium is hoarding magic, and someone there is more powerful than him, and he wants to stop them.
I'll help him if we're going in there anyway.
I think we need to be a little more cautious than just, we'll do whatever you want, Magnus.
Well,
Guy
not
that
whatever he wants, but we plan on going there and
I just
stopping
want
what's
to
going there
remind you
anyway.
that he experimented on me when I was a child, below 6 years old. He stole me from my actual mother when I was 6 years old. And he did this to multiple children, Jonas included.
Are you better for it?
No. Have you seen me?
Well, I think you're fine.
I think you're pretty cool.
How did you see me when we first met, Jak?
He's very emotionally damaged.
I wanted to kneecap you and leave you behind.
Exactly, and that's how I've been most of my life.
Oh. I
Mhm.
thought you were just a ladies' man. Or a man's man.
I was, yeah. But I would not coerce. That sounds bad.
Convinced.
But I would, convince people to party.
I like to
And-
party.
That sounds like something you fall back on, like going to a bar that lets you do stuff like that. So
I mean, I still enjoy having sex, Jak. When you do it one day, you'll understand. And I'm not saying that to be a dick. I know that sounded very condescending, but I know you haven't done it yet. And I know before I had done it, I didn't know what it was until I did do it. And then I never wanted to stop doing it.
I just like put my hand on Jack's shoulder and I haven't either.
okay,
I put my hand on his other shoulder. I have.
Okay. Jak like kind of plugs his ears and like backs up.
You see Reed's neck come in and her head kind of poke up, and
I think
Draconic.
regardless of the distraction here, I think your circumstance was bad, but you turned out just fine, and now you might be more powerful than the average Joe thanks to whatever he did to you.
The means don't justify the end, Jak.
I
It's just
understand,
no
but you
different
should.
than your power doesn't justify whatever Garrick did to you.
I think
But I'm
Jack
saying
is
you
trying
need
to
to see the good in the situation.
I hear you. I appreciate your optimism, but that doesn't justify what he did. And I don't want to give him that.
I understand.
It's like saying if we had to kill 1 million people so we could learn a special ability, would that be worth it?
What's the ability?
No.
I mean,
Oh.
no.
how high could I jump?
Will I take fall damage? I understand what you mean.
And to be fair, I don't know if you noticed when you jumped off that building there, but you almost really hurt yourself. That was the Mantrum's power that helped you, not Magnus's.
Well, I appreciate him looking out, or you looking out, and I guess Mastos, because
We're
he's
becoming
also
the D squad.
because they're connected.
Indeed. Well, I know that you're looking out for me, so I will do the same for you. I just ask that you consider doing horrible things is not a means to an end. Once you go down that path, it's a slippery slope.
Well, I understand, but in relation to Paradon, if he attempts to harm you, I am going to kill him.
Well, I
Regardless.
mean, you don't need to kill it. We can stop him. You know, you have the option of not killing someone.
Jak pulls his gun out for a second. Ow!
Maybe not with that.
Well, I guess I can hit him over the head really hard with this.
Yes. I mean, if he
Eleanor's
looks like
favor.
he's bleeding profusely, you just have to clock him in the back of the head.
And then we gotta poke him a bunch so he doesn't.
Yes,
Rest
and
fully.
I already told Magnus that if there isn't a way and it comes down to it and he has to kill him, then we kill him. But I do think that we should at least explore a way to help him. I know if I was taken over by someone against my will, I would want people to save me and not kill me.
I would try that option. I know. I get what you're saying. It's just.
Especially since, I mean, technically, Paragon being possessed by Venmoria is our fault.
No.
You
Not
killed
really.
Venmoria. He jumped into the boy. If we hadn't have killed him, he wouldn't be in the boy.
If we didn't kill him, we'd be dead. Because I remember being pressed to the ground by some mass power And the
Yet-
only reason we got up is because Seraph, or whatever her name is, ran in and rescued us.
Yes, I remind you again. You don't have to kill someone. You can knock them out.
You're right, and maybe they could spend an afternoon with Mastos and they'd be good.
Maybe. He's good with the power of friendship.
Frolicking in the flowers and
I'm not saying
sniffing
that. I'm
animals'
saying
butts.
we could have talked to Jonas, Seraph. We could have talked to the people that were enslaved by him. Maybe they knew something.
I'm excited. I'd like that.
Yeah, no.
Are we
not
there
going to
yet?
happen. Yeah, are we there yet? We have been talking a while.
It's
I'm
all
just
good.
Point is just-
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Totally kidding.
We actually have only taken one step.
So you guys walk away from the door of the tavern, and so yeah, following this path, having this conversation, you can see now that the waterway is to your right, and then there's sort of small waterfalls coming down from an upper level, which also has a large body of water. So we'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll find out which area of water you want to check.
All right.
Perfect.
Yeah,
Welcome
so I
back,
recorded.
everybody.
Oh, okay.
You had your time.
No more.
So when we left off, you guys walked down to the eastern side of Arrowcan, where there's a substantial amount of water coming out of the mountains to the north, leading into two pools. One kind of large pool at the bottom, and a raised kind of area with larger body of water there. Looking for potentially the area that that this goblin was met his end. So yeah, you guys arrive at the water. Where do you guys want to go? What do you want to do?
I only thought to this point. I don't know what to do from this point forward.
We should look for an area of incidents.
Can we tell if there was like, is there anything coned off? Is there any is there white chalk around where the body was?
Is there guards
What kind
guarding
of
a
stuff do they
location
do
along
out
the
here?
river?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jack's gonna start investigating.
All right, go ahead and roll a perception. See if you can take anything in the general
Right.
vicinity.
I am too.
May
Sounds
Reen
good.
roll as well.
You can roll with advantage, unless you're sending Reen somewhere different. Then you can go ahead and roll advantage. She can help you look.
I'll roll with advantage. Yeah, I like advantage more.
11 plus 8, so 19.
19, nice.
I'm pretty sure I'm plus 7 or plus 6. So 18 for Jack.
Okay. Yeah, you guys glance around. You can see that everything at this lower area seems to be business as usual. You see citizens kind of going about their day, doing their thing. You notice that the path leading up to the top area has 3 ropes kind of tied off at the bottom of the path that leads up to the top water area. Looks like they've kind of been thrown on there. Red ropes. Doesn't look like they're normally there. See nothing else of consequence.
Well, he's starting over there.
Sounds good to me.
Seems like an area of interest.
One thing Jack wants to look out for is in the treetops, if they're visible. Like if Slacknip like flew in, maybe he hit something, unless he's just like as eloquent as ever.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. So as you're heading up, you're all heading up this path, pushing past the red rope.
I would be, yeah,
Okay.
carefully.
Yeah, absolutely. Jack, roll an investigation as you take extra detail to look for these specific Slacknip details.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ooh, 15. 15 plus 4. 19.
19. Okay. All right. So yeah, you're pretty confident any trace of Slacknip you'll be able to pick up on your way up here. So you guys follow this path up, kind of almost like stepping stones the whole way up, leading you to the top area of where this water is. You can see that there's nobody currently up here. Here's whatever investigation was taking place. There's nobody here doing it, whether it's completed or they give up, whatever the case may be. You guys currently have the free reign of the area. It's a very flat surface area of water that leads into the back of the mountain. You can see small, kind of almost like waterfalls, but it's only about 10-15 feet up at the very back of this that seem to be fed out of the mountain behind. And around the outskirts, there's kind of rocks, a little bit of shrubbery, kind of scattered throughout.
Is there a body?
There is no body. Roll a perception, trying to you can figure out where there might have been some action.
23.
Amazing. You see immediately to the left, which is directly east from the tavern. You can see a small, it almost looks like carved out, about 5 feet in like a semicircle. Almost looks like a seat, right by the edge of the water. And you can see that's if you were going to be a goblin sitting down doing some work, that seated area looks like it will be a good place to do it.
Okay, yeah, Jack will walk over there.
Yeah.
Take a look around.
So with your investigation, as you're kind of keeping your eyes out, as you get a little bit closer, looking at the ground, you can make out just to the north of this. You can see some of these footprints that you've seen on the top of the tavern. But with your investigation, you also do see a small imprint on that seat. And you do see blood splatters kind of leading away from the water, kind of behind, as if something was coming, from in front of the person to the back. So you do see blood splatters kind of going out in that way, away from the water. And you do see those large footprints more to the north of this specific area.
But the large footprints aren't near where the blood is.
Correct.
Okay. And how far away would you say those footprints are north?
About 15 feet, maybe. Right by the edge of the water.
Well, Slacknip was definitely here.
Okay. Do we want to go find? Maybe he took the body or something.
I would find it odd that Slacknip would kill a goblin. I thought he wanted to bring back goblin kind and dominate.
Do you not remember how we met?
Yeah, I remember how we met.
He took over another goblin.
For survival's sake, yes. But he also said that he wanted to bring back...
He wanted to bring goblin kind basically up to the same par as the rest of society. But I don't imagine he takes kindly to people stealing his things.
I can try to pinpoint where he went, but if he flies everywhere, I think I'll have a hard time doing
All we
that.
can do is do what we can, see if we can find anything.
Well... Good thing one of my favored enemies is not a goblin. Would he fall under the classification as a giant, perchance?
He absolutely would not.
Oh, dang it.
You're not quite sure what he is. Having been a goblin and somehow being changed or mutated or whatever the case may be, you're not quite sure exactly what he would be.
Would I think he's a... What is this?
Why don't you tell me what you're trying to do, and then I can tell you if...
Well,
what would
another
happen
favorite
with that.
enemy... Another favorite enemy is Fiend.
Right?
So Jack's going to start looking at the footprints, trying to gauge direction to see if he can find out which way he went. And if he is a fiend, I would have an advantage on survival checks to track him.
Mm-hmm.
Or intelligence checks to recall information about them.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So go ahead and roll we'll say survival to try and track these footprints. Not at advantage.
Guys, he's not a fiend. Survival, 11 on the die, so 17.
17, okay. So as you track these footprints, they look quite sporadic to you. You see, as I say, some a little bit northeast of the where the little goblin was sitting. But then you see some around to the further to the east, kind of down to the base of where one of these waterfalls is. And then you notice on the far west, you see some there as well. And then walking off to the east a little bit, and then nothing. Roll an investigation for me, please.
6 on the die, plus 4, so 10.
10? Okay. So yeah, that's kind of what the information you gain from that.
All right. I don't
You do
think
not
I
see
have
any-
any.
You do not see any footprints near where the blood is.
Okay. Do I see any... A lot of footprint looking. Do I see any footprints of the goblin that was killed like going towards the water, or was it like from the path to this spot, like the sitting spot where he was potentially killed?
Okay, so based on your original survival check, you can tell from the size of the footprints where the goblin was. They're still pretty fresh. You can tell that he did go to where he was sitting, then did not go anywhere else. You can tell there has been multiple other people in the area, mainly from the hill that you guys came up and to the sitting spot of the goblin. Not really much of those footprints extending beyond that. So as far as you can tell, the goblin didn't really go anywhere from when he sat down.
Okay.
Is anybody else perusing the area while Jak is checking out the footprints?
Yes, I'm gonna search along the riverbank itself.
Okay, like along the edge of it?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
That is an 11.
Okay, was that investigation or perception?
That was a perception for. It was 3 on the die plus 8.
Okay. So yeah, you start kind of going around the edge, trying to see anything that sticks out that you notice. Jak kind of yelling out what he's seeing. You don't really see anything above what he's pointing out. Although, the fresh smell of the water and the little critters swimming inside, they're so distracting. So beautiful.
I splash at them.
See
Chasing
them swim
after
away.
them. That's my task.
Okay. Elion or Darius, do you wish to do anything?
I guess I would just look for any signs of like struggle or, typical. If somebody was murdered here, is there any blood? Is there any scuffling or anything?
Yeah. So where the seat where Jak kind of figured out that's where the goblin was sitting, you do see these blood splashes going backwards, kind of like away from the water. That's really the only...
So it looks like somebody basically hit him and the blood went.
Yeah, like
Empty.
if he was sitting looking into the water, the blood splatter is going away from the water.
Okay.
And we're fairly confident that this is Slapnick's doing.
I mean,
With the claw marks on the roof and claw marks here, that makes sense.
Is anyone able to send him a message?
I was just thinking that.
okay. Maybe not. I am far more spent than I thought I was. Oh yeah, because I sent those 2 guards home. Fuck. Yeah, I can do it. All right. Pull out the key from Atlas, and I will focus into it.
Okay.
Hello, Slapnick. Darius here. In Aerokan. Goblin died. Looks like your work. Any reason? Guards are asking. Please respond.
Cool, you had 1 word left. Okay. A little bit of time passes by. More time passes by.
I don't think he's going to respond.
Goblin had my book. Set off the defenses. I had to get it back. Poor little fella.
Darius's face turns and looks at Mastos. He responded. The book had defenses built in. The goblin sent them off. Slapnick found him and killed him.
Well, that could have been us.
I can't read Goblin, so
Well, good thing you didn't ask Elion to translate.
I can read Goblin.
I wasn't going to put your life at risk.
Darius, doesn't that sound like something you should argue?
I'm more confused as to why Mastos constantly is like, no, life is precious. And now he's fine that a goblin is dead.
Oh,
By
no,
his
that's
hand.
horrible. That's horrible. By
But you
slapping
just
his
said
hand.
that you would rather the goblin die than Elion.
I didn't say rather.
Darius literally has like the flat eyes, flat mouth emoji on his face right now.
So did anyone find anything over here? I found fish.
That's super helpful. Thank you, Mastos.
I think we put it together that Slapnik came in and killed this goblin. And
Oh, no, we didn't put it together. He straight up told me he killed him.
Plus you having a confirmation.
Did
And
he
I-
say he killed him? Is that
Maybe the book killed him.
Well, he said he had to take care of him because he took his book, or he had his book, set off the defenses. And he said, poor little goblin.
what defenses? Did the book have some sort of
I'm not
defense
wasting a spell
mechanism?
slot again on details. If you want, you can. I can contact him before I go to bed tonight and say you would like to meet and have an in-depth conversation about what happened.
Just doesn't. I just not. Wow. Okay. What does he mean by defenses, though?
And now he has the flat eyes, flat mouth emoji towards Elion. I don't know.
I'm not asking you to know. I'm. Sometimes we like to bounce things back and forth. Maybe talk it out. What he could mean. Ideas. Theories.
If you were a mad scientist
Mm-hmm.
and you had a diary full of things, would you not protect it?
Maybe there was a bear trap in the book.
So maybe Slapnik wasn't here to kill him. Maybe some sort of defense mechanism in the book.
That's
Which
fair.
me-
He
which
did say
means
poor
that-
little goblin as if he was a thing of circumstance.
But he also knew it was a goblin.
He did say poor
And
little goblin,
his
right?
footprints are here.
Yep.
And he had to recover the book, meaning he showed up and probably killed him and took the book and left.
Unless the defense mechanism killed him, and then Slapness was alerted that the defense mechanism went off, and he came and took the book.
What? How do you die of a book? That's not a thing.
Oh, the books contain so much power beyond its words.
There are
Bear
magic
trap.
runes that can be put into things as traps.
That is also true.
If I died by a book, I wouldn't want to be buried and remembered. I'd want to be cast off of a cliff into an abyss. You don't die by a book. I don't care what knowledge is in it.
You know, I'm the bard, and you are so dramatic sometimes.
You know, the greatest battles have been won with words.
I can attest to that.
Mhm.
I do notice Darius loves to shout during combat, but
Right.
okay, so I don't think we solved it. You know, what do we? There's nothing really left going on.
So we should return to his wife and explain that the book killed him.
Or we be honest, because honesty is a good policy, and say that Mastos stole a book, gave it to somebody else, there was a defense mechanism in it, and when he opened it, it summoned Slapnik, or notified of the location. Slapnik came down, mauled your husband to death, and then took the book and left.
I
I don't
I'm
know
not
if
even
you'd like
trying
to
to
hear
be
that.
Okay, we can say killed him, but and then I think, as maybe a penance, we leave Mastos there to help out around the house for a month.
Are you grounding Mastos?
I think his actions were
Reckless?
reckless. Good wording. And I think he needs to make up for that.
I think we've all made reckless decisions throughout this journey, Jak.
Haven't you killed 3 kids?
No, but I also didn't summon a giant goblin with rabies to come down and kill some poor man.
You did attack a druid wolf. Or at least its cubs or something.
Did you not listen to the intro? Wolves are dangerous and need taken out, especially if we want to protect people.
He's a wolfist.
I'm just saying.
No, I understand. I do think we need to own up to it, though. It is our fault in the end.
Oh, she already knows the book was mine.
The book wasn't yours, though.
Well, the reason he had it, because I asked about my book that I asked him to look into.
How about this?
She was crying a lot.
We found the book in a goblin's lair. We asked him to translate it. We didn't realize it was the big scary goblins. It was booby-trapped. He set off the trap. Tragedy ensued.
Did they say they recovered the body, or was the body gone?
I'm pretty sure the body's gone.
Are you pretty sure, or do you know?
The character from the barracks knows.
Black something.
Yeah, he's got
Black
all the
Paw.
information. Black Paw.
Well, and it's not much. Even if the body was here, it's not like we have anything to do with it now, so...
Well, we
Should
should
we-
probably report to Blackpaw what had happened.
I'm going to be honest, I really just wanted to recover the journal. We know it's gone now. I think we can close this chapter.
At least let the city know that they won't have to worry about Slacknet picking off more people. I don't know if they're on alert about that. Or if they think there's a murderer in town, besides Paradon.
Maybe we just send a messenger. That seems like something you could put in an email.
What's an email?
It's where you errand someone to mail. Like a message.
If you
An
want, I
messenger.
can go to the barrack place and tell Black Bog, question mark?
Black Paw.
Black Paw. Sorry. Black Paw. I can remember that, actually. I'll remember that one. I can go inform Black Paw, and you guys go inform the goblin lady, and go from there.
As you're talking, you notice something in the sky slowly flying down towards you guys.
Oh gosh. Jak is gonna take a look up and see if it's his good pal Slacknip.
Then a few seconds of just kind of glancing up, like get the sun out of your eyes, and you can see that it is an Aerococra flying down wearing military garb with a spear on his back, flying toward you. Fully black feathers with a kind of determined look on his face. About 200 feet away.
Jak will kind of wave at him as he's coming.
Yeah, he kind of picks up the pace a little bit, and then you see the kind of hits his feathers down, his wings down to slow his descent at a few feet, and kind of simmers down and looks at Wall and says, I apologize, ATLADS. May I help you? There's an investigation here.
Yes, we were investigating.
Yeah, we actually,
Blackpaw's investigating.
Well, we
we already
solved the.
we already solved it.
solved
Everything's
the issue.
solved.
Oh, you have? Please. What has happened here?
I'm gonna say psychically, let me do the talking.
Jak
I'll let
shakes
him
his
do the
head.
talking, and I'll point him, Darius.
So, there was a journal that we had acquired. It was in an abandoned facility. Well, so we thought. It was written in Goblin. We had asked a Goblin to translate it. What we didn't realize was that that journal was actually a rather powerful sorcerer's journal. And he had put specific fail-safes in place so that anybody trying to read through the journal could set them off. And I guess while he was trying to translate, he must have set off one of these fail-safes, and an unfortunate demise.
Roll a persuasion.
Let me turn my camera back on. That's a dirty 20.
20. Nice. Very well. Some of that we knew, but did you find the book?
No, I believe that it was retrieved by said sorcerer.
It was indeed the book they killed. We have a witness that's seen it. We're just hoping to find the book.
Yeah, I would imagine the book also would have notified the sorcerer, and he probably post-haste would have wanted to recover it.
Very well.
I don't necessarily believe that they're a bad person. Maybe. But they may have recovered it to prevent further injury.
Well, it appears the death was caused by the book, so the person retrieving the book. There's no evidence to show that they had done any damage themselves, and so I think we can close it there. I will let Blackpaw know.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ATLADS.
Of course.
Off he goes.
I always find it funny that we solve stuff in a couple of minutes, and they probably would have taken a few days to figure that out.
Well, we are a set of individuals with a particular set of skills. Set of skills that make us nightmares for people like them.
I guess also being well traveled now has helped.
Yes, helped you. I mean, if I wouldn't have picked that up.
Well, that's off the table now.
Excuse me, sir.
Hmm?
So next we can go
Excuse
back to the other
me.
people.
Who is talking to us?
As you turn around, you can see a small child, about 13 of age, well dressed in like a leather kind of tunic, and he's clasping very tightly a pouch in his hand. A little sweat coming down from his brow, looks very, very nervous. But Jak's staring at you. Sir, excuse me. Sorry to interrupt. May I approach?
Jak specifically?
He's staring at you, yeah.
Darius is going to put his hand out. Hello, little one. What brings you here?
I have a delivery for Mr. Jak Nara.
A delivery,
Special
you say?
request. Yes.
From whom?
From Thornclaw.
Who?
Thornclaw. She said, not exactly what you ordered, but closest she could get. And he kind of holds out this little pouch in front of him with both hands.
Yeah. And Jak will reach out and take it, and he'll pull out 1 gold and hand it to the boy.
Girl.
Yeah. Here you are. Thank you for shopping with us. And he puts the gold in his pocket and he immediately starts running down the.
Oh, it was a boy. I thought you said it was a girl.
I probably did. It was a girl. This guy's
Okay.
it's a boy and a girl.
Sweet. Well, what is it? Jak forgets what he ordered.
As you open it up and look in, you see inside this pouch a pile of dust.
Nice. Just what I wanted. Dust. A pouch with dust in it. Is that it?
That's what you see in there.
Okay. He's going to reach in the bag. In the
Okay.
pouch.
You're putting your hand in the dust.
Uh-uh.
Okay. Yeah,
Uh-oh.
you yeah, you put your hand in the dust. You feel in there, and it's very light. It's almost like when you touch it, you feel it almost push away from your fingers. And as you kind of pull your fingers back out, you're like, oh, you get shocked for a second because you notice one of your fingertips is missing.
Oh, it's invisibility powder.
Okay. And then Jak remembers that he wanted something to make him invisible. Okay. I don't know how to use this, but... And he closes it and he zips it up and he kind of shakes it for a second. And he's going to put it in his bag.
Okay, perfect. Yeah. You can put a dust of disappearance in your inventory.
Good heavens. Does it come with instructions?
Yeah, it's an actual item in the world.
Sweet.
You guys all hear this strange, high-pitched noise. It only lasts for maybe a second, but it sounded like it was coming from far west, where I can. But for a split second,
Can you describe the noise?
Did it sound like that boy? Girl?
no, this is something. Darius, roll an intelligence check for me.
Same thing. That's crazy.
Um,
That's a 7.
Okay. Yeah, so you guys, just for a split second, hear this kind of high-pitched noise. It doesn't sound like a human or a vocal cord. It is definitely some type of strange, quick, sharp noise.
And how close does it sound?
It kind of echoed a little bit. It's somewhere to the west of the city. You couldn't pinpoint it from where you are. If you roll a perception, you might be able to narrow it down a little bit more.
It doesn't sound like an animal either.
No.
17 on the die again, and perception, so 23 again.
Awesome. Okay, so yeah, you kind of like hone in on it, listen, and you feel it's coming more central to the city, possibly up near the birthing tree.
Well, that sounds close to the birthing tree. And if things are going on, or maybe it's just Arakeen returning, let's go check that out.
I don't know. It didn't sound like an animal or a person to me. But we should check it out, absolutely.
Reen, why don't you run ahead and get there first?
She kind of
Can I-
nods her head.
I want to check in with my familiar. Can I connect at all?
Not. Still must be outside of range.
Yeah, figured.
Yeah, Reen, off she goes. Just flying up towards the birthing tree. Okay, what do you guys want to do?
Jack is going to start heading that way. I assume everybody is.
Yeah, because we've basically solved the murder.
Totally, perfectly, correctly.
Simply.
Tie
Nailed
up that
it.
loose end.
10 out of 10. Yeah, so you guys start heading south, kind of following that path, kind of backtracking where you went to get back. Jack, you feel this strange feeling that you've never felt before. It's almost like a tingling, like your eyes are itchy, like you want to rub them. Just like almost like you've got dust in them or something. As you guys continue to walk south and turn to the west, keep walking towards the platform to the south of the tavern.
Do I feel like off or just like my eyes are itchy?
I feel like your eyes are itchy. There's something strange going on with your eyes. You can see fine. You can see completely clearly. It just feels like grit in them or something.
You said grit?
Yeah, like it just feels grainy or something. It's almost forcing you to blink. You're like,
Okay. Jack would probably not really announce that because
because he's
it's
Jack.
whatever. 'Cause he's Jack, yeah. Just gonna keep going, blink more often than usual.
Yeah, you keep blinking and you kind of push down. You're like trying to almost force out whatever this is that's irritating your eye. And then as you blink real hard and you open, your eyes are white. And all of a sudden, you can see below you the birthing tree. And you see some person standing behind a small metal box. And as you look, you're moving and kind of circling above the birthing tree, understanding you're now seeing through Reed's eyes. Give one hard blink again, and you see your friends around you, eyes back to normal color.
He tries to feel that way again to see if he can see the birthing tree again.
Yeah, you kind of close your eyes for a second and open again. And again, you see Reen kind of settling to the top trees, holding position there, looking around. You can see her look over in a direction, expecting where you guys should be coming out from the trees, but staying steady at the top of the birthing tree.
Jack is going to thank Reen. Can you hear me?
And you get the visual of the head going up and down.
Jack kind of smiling. Oh, this is no need for seeker stones unless somehow they've been embedded in us or something.
You're kind of do the head nod again, kind of look over
Can
towards the direction.
Can he see while he's walking? Like, can his body see where he's walking right now?
His eyes are white. He cannot.
Yeah, Jack is like, he doesn't know that he can't see, so he's going to keep going as he's like looking through Reen's eyes and like talking to her.
You guys notice that Jack is kind of walking straight, unadjusting himself.
Kind of veering.
Yeah, yeah. And you guys can clearly see his eyes are pure white.
Darius is gonna put his foot out.
Jack, yeah, you immediately feel your foot, and then you feel your body.
I will catch him. Like, I won't let him hit the ground.
Okay. Yeah, so knowing you have the sight within Reen, you have full feeling in your body still. You feel it kind of trip and your body kind of lurch forwards.
Yeah, as that happens, he's like, oh, and we'll clear, like he'll come back to his normal vision as he gets caught by Darius.
Yeah.
Okay, so I can't see where I'm going, but,
You should probably make sure you're stationary when you're doing that.
well, I'm...
Or at least put your hand on one of our shoulders or something.
Okay. Well, I guess I don't have my seeker stones anymore, but I don't need them.
That's good.
Well,
At least they can't break.
yeah, but I don't have them anymore. I can't sell them, so I'm assuming they were like fused, or I don't know how it all works, but
Me neither.
I'm liking it so far.
Is she at the tree? Do you see what's going on there?
And Jak like walks right up behind Darius and just clamps both of his hands on Darius's shoulders, and then he switches back to Reen.
Yeah. So as you switch back, you can see this this person. Roll a perception.
Perception is wisdom. So 18.
18. Awesome. So yeah, so she can see this individual wearing what looks like just kind of like almost like leather shorts, kind of raggedy, brown in color. But this person looks like a possibly human from behind. Bright white skin, bright to the point that almost looks like the skin's been completely painted. You see tattoos all over the body. No hair, completely bald. And although seeing kind of from above and behind, can tell that there's some sort of mask that is kind of like on the front of the face, because she can kind of see the edges of it. And this person standing, arms folded, behind this small metal box, unmoving. And in the distance, you can actually see Khaled walking the path towards the steps that lead up to the birthing tree.
I see a bald humanoid figure. Tattoos. They're very white, like very pale, and they're wearing a mask. And I also see Khaled coming up to the stairs. I don't know if this is good or bad, so we need to pick up the pace.
Yeah, we should
about
probably hurry.
about how far away is Jak? Like, how far away are we?
So you guys will be there in like 2 minutes. You're just to the southeast of the birthing tree.
How many feet would 2 minutes?
Well, quite a few. It's not straight terrain either, right? It's kind of, there's levels and there's buildings and.
Okay. Yeah, I think we should run. I don't know what's going on, and if Khaled's going there and she's in her weakened state, I don't think she's going to put up much of a fight. And you'll see, like, Jak's eyes go back to normal, and he's going to just take off in a sprint.
As you take off, you feel a tug, almost like you're trying to run, but you feel your collar being held back. And you feel this warm breath in your neck. Hello, Jak. It's been a while. How are you doing?
Oh, it's Lego.
Oh, I'm okay. How are you?
Oh, I'd be much better if you tell me about all these exciting things you've been up to. But to hear through other people, you bad boy. I thought we had a deal.
We haven't fought anyone cool.
What do you mean? There's been murder, there's been the Fae coming to the mortal plane, there's been so many exciting things, and you're not telling me any of them. So rude.
Look at Reen. Reen got a makeover.
He glances down at Reen and kind of gives you like this, that's it kind of look.
Well, we're going somewhere right now that might be a fight, but I can give you an update on all of it.
What are you going to fight? Some monstrous dragon, perhaps? Some underworld demon?
Hopefully the demon, because I don't want to fight a demon. Do you know of someone painted white with tattoos and bald and a mask?
I hope so. I brought him here.
Oh.
Oh. Who is it?
Always with those questions, Jak. You're always asking me. You don't tell me anything. Why should I tell you? What have you got to tell me? Or have you got another item for me? You give to God?
I'll tell you something. But let's continue walking while we do it.
Ugh.
I'll let you ride
Walking
Reen.
is So bored. I don't need. We'll see when you get there, I guess. And he just takes a step, and as he does, poof, he disappears.
As Jak kind of looks back to everybody. I guess I really have to start talking to him more.
Did we all hear that?
Yeah, he was right there. 'Cause he
Oh,
was
okay.
there.
Sorry, I thought that was like a thing in his head.
No, he was literally there.
Okay. I would have said something, but
Yeah, you can
That's fine, man.
absolutely. Before he disappears.
yeah,
his pouty
I would have
face.
said. I would have said, Fenmoria's back. That's interesting.
Bloodweaver could be interesting. Tell me more.
Well, we're still investigating, but his son apparently. What do you know of his story? I don't know how much you know. You were a god, so.
You're all full of questions. I like.
Well, okay, I don't need you to give me detail. Do you know about his son?
He
yes
didn't
or no?
have a son. Who could love such a person so evil?
But he wasn't evil originally.
Of what I
So you-
heard, he wasn't very nice.
So you don't know who Paradon is?
Should I?
Well,
We-
apparently it was some type of child of his. Maybe Paradon was a clone.
That's interesting.
I mean, he was Bloodweaver.
Is he
And he
from Centaurium?
I don't know. We found something in Venmoria's mansion that said, "We will take care of the child." The child's name was Paradon. We assumed it was his child.
Where?
In his mansion. Oh, and then the people taking care of it were the druids of. And I look at Mastos.
Who's muted?
Used to sleep.
No, he just answered my text. What was his Druid's Grove called? I know it
Dunaman.
started with a D. Yeah, Dunaman. That's it. I just got to remember Dunamancy. That's how I can link it. The Druids of Dunaman took him, and they were working to heal him. He was very ill, and they did heal him. We had a vision. They used Mastos' tree to heal him.
So possibly a clone infused with magic, and possibly even more is inside.
Well, in the vision.
I gotta go ask them. And he takes a step and. Poof.
Okay, I think I satisfied his curiosity.
Ask who? Who's he gonna go ask?
Hopefully not Paradon. Maybe the druids.
Okay.
Hopefully they're still alive.
Okay. We need a lot of interesting stuff to happen, so when he comes back, we can tell him all of that. And
Who was that again?
that's Lego.
Lego. Am I
god?
familiar with that name?
Yeah, the Darkfold. Yeah, you kind of know that what information you've known from before. You know, on the mortal plane, kind of found a god trying to take over, which is the lost one now. Defeated him in battle, lay pretty much dead. All of his powers essentially removed. The only powers remaining, you have power to move and teleport and fold realms to move around, but the only realm he cannot get to is the Blessed Realm where the deities are.
Right.
Saved by Gar. The suit that he wears, the yellow and red suit, supposedly holding his body together.
Gar saved him.
Do you remember when we were in the graveyard and with the curator, and I got pulled underground, and Dana and you were looking for me?
You were pulled underground?
I was like right beside you when it happened, and Dana
Right.
was in a panic looking for me.
Yes.
Lego did that.
Oh. So he's an enemy or
No, Lego's
Um,
fine. He's fine. He's just a curious fellow, and he likes to know things, and he's knowledgeable. And if you ask him questions, he has to ask you questions, or you can give him stuff.
oh. So he's knowledgeable. How do you summon him?
And
Doesn't
Jak
quite work like that.
Jak looks at Darius. You have to say his name 4 times, and I don't know how to lie to you. I'm sorry. I don't know. I like kind of asked for him to show up, and I think he heard me. So I think if you call out to him, he might be able to hear you.
Oh. Okay. All right. Is there any other friends of yours that will just teleport in and one I should be aware of? Gods.
Just,
Okay.
I guess Garlight, he shows up at weird times, but
yeah, we've already told him about him.
Yeah.
You know, Elion, though, if you do tell him about that thing and he kind of gestures to where the necklace would be on him, he may find you more interesting and be more likely to reply to you.
just don't tell him you're going to give it to him.
No, don't do that.
Let's just limit how many gods know about what I'm carrying. Just for now.
Well, we're like god magnets for some reason. So.
And to be fair, he's not much of a god anymore.
Right. I'll better err on the side of caution.
Sure.
So you guys pretty much reaching the bottom of the stone steps leading up to the birthing tree. You don't see Khaled or anything there. You guys heading up the steps?
Yep.
As you head up, you can see Khaled standing beside this heavily muscular human, completely bright white tattoos all over. You can see this mask, although it almost has indents of sort of a mouth and eyes. You can tell that these are parts of the mask and not actually the eyes and mouth of this person. Khaled has a smile on her face. You see this small black metal box sitting right on the ground in front of this person that's just standing with their arms folded. You can see in this box, you see this kind of strange looking gem on the front of it. And in the top, the lid of it is like two flat pieces that would pivot open. And as you guys crest the top, Khaled looks at Mastos, smiles. Mastos, it's time. And we'll leave it there.
Ooh, the seed.
All right. Thanks for watching, everybody that have been watching. We really appreciate it. We will be back next week, Tuesday, 8 p.m. EST. See what happens with Mastos and his cool seed, his shiny stone.
And what happens with the dead dragon in the egg?
The dead dragon and the egg, and apparently the murderous Slapnick. Everybody just so judgmental. All right, guys, we'll see you in the next one. Take care.
All right.
I'm starting to think that Colin is like secretly a mad scientist. Because all of your crazy people, you're like, everyone's so judgmental of them.
Yeah, for sure. You don't know what they've been through. You don't know their lives.
That doesn't. I'm sorry. I've gone to therapy.